hello there. Let's keep your week rolling just right with the right mix of news and conversations, whether you're catching us online, on TV, or on the radio. That's right. Hop on and join the chat. I'm Paolo de Rosario.
Hello there, beautiful people. I'm Asis-Carilo. Here's your daily dose of deep dives and good vibes. Welcome to
Beautiful Day.
We are on the radio. Woo!
Yes, we are.
Yes.
It feels great. You know, I remember all of my failed auditions para pumasok sa radyo. And here I am right now. Hinabol ako ng radyo.
I know, right? My goodness. So TV, radio, we're simulcast on Mellow 94.7 BFM. And I believe on Friday, we'll be talking to one of the jocks, their morning jock, Yan. So that's something to look forward to. It's so exciting.
And I know.
So many ways to join the show.
I know. I'm looking for the next way to join the show. Kasi malamang may live stream na tayo, right? May live stream tayo, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you can go chat with Anne on our social media pages. Of course, you'll mention what they are a while ago, later on.
Yeah.
Again, we are already online, on TV, and on radio. Anong susunod? Can we get on print kaya na live?
Print? What do you mean?
No.
How's
Pwede.
that possible?
It's
Ano to,
not.
Harry
It's
Potter?
not.
Yung gumagalaw
Harry Potter,
yung
gumagalaw
print.
tayo.
Alam mo
Oo.
kung anong next dapat?
Ano?
An audience.
May live
A live
audience,
audience to join us on the show. Di
No?
ba?
Dapat may live show tayo. Kasi, okay, hindi kasha yung live audience dito eh.
Hindi, just a selected few, I guess.
Selected few, so may pa-contest tayo.
Dati nga sabi mo, patiket eh.
Oo,
may
pa-ticket.
bayad.
Hindi,
Wala
pa-contest na lang.
magbabayad.
yung mga natalo sa Bilyonaryo Quiz B, sila nila yung guest natin. Sorry, yung mga audience natin. Oh my gosh.
So if you don't get the money sa Bilyonaryo Quiz B, you just get to join the morning show.
Ito yung parusa nyo. Kung hindi kayo nanalo ng Bilyonaryo Quiz B, mag-gala live audience kayo dito. Oh, that would be really
That
fun.
would be fun, right? To have a live audience on the show.
Yeah.
And then when we have something funny to laugh about, diba, makikijoin sila.
Or malalaman natin na hindi pala tayo nakakatawa.
Ayun lang.
Oh, diba?
I feel naman nakakatawa tayo kasi tumatawa naman yung crew.
Really? Tumatawa ba sila? Yung sigurado eh.
Tumatawa naman yung crew pag tumatawa tayo. I feel like people in the control room, they laugh.
Anyway, we have a good show today.
We do have a good show.
Yeah.
We have something musical for Day Mix today. Allan Palacios Chan, tenor Allan Palacios Chan, will be joining us again.
Yes.
Because we were able to interview him last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Been almost a year since he was on the show.
Yes, and you know, it's better now kasi dati via Zoom lang siya.
Via Zoom, yes.
Oo, and he already sounded great. I mean, like, very few people can sound great via Zoom. So it's good that it's a different situation.
Yeah, he's joining us live.
And of course, we have an interesting love hacks here because, well, minsan, alam mo, may talagang lucky na pinagpala na they have two perfect lovers.
Hinahabol ng two perfect loves.
Two perfect loves.
Yeah, so
lovers
you're
yung
torn.
nakasulat sa
Torn.
Pero loves, tama, loves.
Torn between two lovers,
Oo.
feeling like a fool. Kanta yun eh, di ba?
Kanta ba yun?
Oo.
Okay, sige. Di ako familiar ba?
Loving both of you is breaking all the rules.
Kung nga yung
Di ba,
anong
kanta
year
yun?
yun?
It's an old song.
Oh,
Torn
loving
between
both
two
of you.
lovers. Sino nga ba kumanta nun?
Loving both of
Si Direk
you.
Carrie, alam niya kung sino kumanta nun.
Oh my God. No, but we
Si-
have
si
that.
Red daw.
We have that later on na hindi gumagana
Yes.
yung ano ko. But then yeah, we have a lot of that moving
Choosing
on.
between two loves.
Choosing between two loves.
So we have love, we have music. Speaking of music, didn't you attend a musical over the weekend?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Show with our good friend John Santos.
Yes.
Siyempre, sinabi natin good friend na kasi nakagest na siyang dalawang beses.
Oo,
dito.
no. Friends,
Oo.
we're close.
Yeah, close na tayo. And of course, it was a powerhouse cast. I'm very happy with the cast. The ensemble was really good. It runs for 2 more weekends, so I suggest everyone out there to go check it out. Sideshow by the Sandbox Collective. John Santos plays the boss, big character sa act number 1, and yung cast po nila, ibang level. I'm familiar with a few of them. I've worked with a few of them in the past. I taught workshops for one of them, in particular, one of yung leads, yung twins. And I can only say that it's for everyone. I even ran into one of PBA's greatest 50 players in that show, si
Wow.
Dynamite Danny Cignal. Hindi ko nga alam na he is very cultured as
Into
an
theater,
athlete. Oh, into
okay.
theater. Then
Yeah,
sabi niya,
yeah.
ano to, yeah, my wife is, therefore I am. So, gano'n talaga.
Okay.
I mean, like, it was really fun to run into him. It's really fun running into that crowd. And of course, yung mga former colleagues ko in theater and stage. So, congratulations to the production, and hopefully we can get to hear more from you as we move forward, and more success to the show.
Yay! I hope we get to have the twins on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Interview them.
And one of the twins, at least someone from the show I saw, will be playing Fiona in the next production of Shrek
wow.
sa Resorts World Manila. So, shout out to the people there. Punta naman kayo dito.
Yeah, we should get all these theater actors to join us on the show so
Yeah.
we can talk about their production,
Oo.
right? And promote it here.
Tapos gusto ko mag-audition para mag-gingerbread man.
Parang hindi bagay siya. Ang laki mo.
Not the very
Sa bagay, lumaki yung gingerbread man, no?
lumaki. Si
Like
Mo.
in what-
Oo,
yeah.
ayaw nga parang
You'll be the big version of
yung
the
malaking
gingerbread man.
gingerbread, tapos nung namamatay siya, sabi niya, be good. Okay yan, okay
ayan
yan.
na po yung
Oo.
audition piece ni Paolo Del Rosario.
Yes.
Let's see if you'll get the
Paolo
part.
de Rosal for gingerbread.
Ang dami mo gustong auditionan. Gusto mong mabaril ka.
Ay, yeah.
Gusto mong maging mabaril na ginger man.
Ano, gusto mo-
Gingerbread man.
So mamatay sa how did he die? Sa gatas ba yun? O sa tubig? One of those things.
Yeah, parang
Oo.
he melted
He
or
melted.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was so good. At least a movie. I don't know how he dies in the play. All right, so they're making us move on.
I
kasi
know,
we're going
but
into
yes,
Shrek.
do join us, okay? Facebook, YouTube, and send us those messages. Join us for the next hour and a half as we give you an interesting show. But we start, of course, with news that they can use, the headlines for this morning. Let's first check the situation in major roads at this hour. Here's a look, guys, at EDSA Orense in Makati. On the left side of your screens, you're seeing vehicles heading to Pasay City. Light traffic on that stretch. Now, on the opposite lane, same situation, everything green and go. Right side are vehicles going to Shaw Boulevard. Now, this time, let us take a look at EDSA White Plains. Left side of your screens are vehicles going to Shaw Boulevard. You'll be slowing things down as moderate traffic is already building up on that lane. Opposite side, everything green and go. Those are the vehicles going to Cubao. Now, heads up to motorists. The expanded vehicle number coding scheme is in full swing. It's a Tuesday. So vehicles with license plates ending in 3 and 4 should be off the road right about now until 10 a.m. and again later from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, another round of oil price hike takes effect today. Fuel companies Shell, Sea Oil, and Flying V, among others, have raised the price of their gasoline by 1 peso and 90 centavos per liter, diesel by 1 peso and 20 centavos per liter, and kerosene by 1 peso per liter. The price hike is slightly higher than what the Department of Energy projected over the weekend due to the global market's reaction to the U.S. and U.K. trade deal, as well as Trump's sanctions on Russian and Iranian oil. Now let's go find out what the weather will be like this Tuesday. Paolo has today's forecast from Weather HQ. Take it away, Paolo.
Thank you so much, Anne. Let's take a look at the local weather, starting off with the southwest monsoon. Now, the southwest monsoon is still bringing in some extreme weather effects over extreme northern Luzon. But in areas like Bataan and Babuyan Islands in particular, you can expect mostly cloudy skies with breaks of sunshine and isolated chances of isolated rain showers and thunderstorms, especially in the late afternoon or in the evening. Now, over in Metro Manila and the rest of the country, generally, we're looking at fair weather all throughout the day. Although you can still expect scattered rain showers that are still possible later on in the afternoon. Meanwhile, as of 3 a.m. today, the low pressure area that Pagasa has been monitoring has now entered the Philippine area of responsibility. Now, for now, it still has a low chance of becoming a tropical depression within the next 24 hours. So there is no immediate cause for concern. But rest assured, we'll continue monitoring this just in case there are any changes in both its path or its strength. Now, to our fisherfolk and sea travelers, as of this morning, there is no gale warning that has been issued anywhere in the country. Now, sea conditions across all the coastal areas are expected to be light to moderate. As we move over here to the side, just so you can see everything here. Now, this means that small and medium-sized vessels can sail safely under generally fair weather conditions. Now, even though there are good sailing conditions, always stay alert and keep monitoring weather updates. And as always, stay safe. Now, that is it for Weather HQ at the moment. Short but sweet, and back to you.
Thank you, Pao. Now, on to our top stories this morning. Senator Erwin Tulfo says President Marcos Jr. now knows who was behind the so-called flood control project scam in the country. In a radio interview, Tulfo says that a DPWH undersecretary has been removed from position and is now under investigation. The official was not named, but Senator Tulfo called them the richest undersecretary in the world.
Well, Senator Ping Lacson backed Senator Win Gatchalian's proposal to upload all versions of the budget online and expressing confidence in his ability to push for greater transparency. Now, under Gatchalian's proposal, all versions of the budget, from agency requests to the BICAM version, will be uploaded online for easier public scrutiny, with laymanized materials also made available for better understanding. In an interview on BNC's Agenda, Senator Lacson explains what ghost projects are and called for greater scrutiny of secretive bicameral meetings where these issues can occur.
Kalagay sa record, sa GAA, completed yung proyekto.
Ay, okay.
Pero pag tinignan mo sa ground, wala man lang nangyaring construction maski ano. So yun ang ghost talaga. Ibig sabihin, 100% nawala yung pera.
You know, very interesting this push for more transparency, especially sa mga BICAM meetings. Because I remember when it did become an issue when talking about yung budget, especially in inclusions back when we were talking about Senator Chis Escudero, Senator President Chis Escudero. One of the reasons why we found out about it is because certain groups did a deep dive into yung budgets. At dito, at this proposal na to, having it quote-unquote laymanized could actually mean that the greater public will understand it more and hopefully a better siguro monitoring and scrutiny of these types of issues. Kasi malaking bagay ito eh.
Oo naman, transparency is very important, especially we're talking about people's taxes here.
Yeah.
Being put into good use. It's our money, it's our taxes. We pay that to the government and we want to see where it goes.
Yeah, and
Diba?
we want that type of accountability in the sense that when you look at the budget, kasi naka-itemize siya eh. Like, what are people spending on? And now we can actually relate the result to the actual project. Kung natutugma ba. I mean, like, one of the biggest cases of, one of the biggest concerns at least from the line items of Senator Chis Escudero sa budget was that naka-whole number yung mga specific projects and not necessarily itemized as it should have been. So let's see, hopefully this process becomes more clear for most of our for most of us really, not just those who are really into the whole accounting process and of course the process of creating the budget, kasi this could hold our public officials into a harsher light.
Yes, accountability. That's the word. ML Party List Representative Laila De Lima says the impeachment complaint against VP Sara Duterte is not yet dead in the water. De Lima says that despite the complaint being declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court, their filing of a motion for reconsideration could change the SC's mind. However, Caloocan Representative Edgar Erice believes that the Senate has made up its mind and will not listen to the Chamber's appeals or wait for the Supreme Court's final decision.
One Bangsamoro has expressed opposition to Sulu's inclusion in the Zamboanga Peninsula, arguing that it's more than a political move. It's about culture and history. Now, the move follows Executive Order 91, which formally removed Sulu from the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, with all projects, programs, and the budget for Sulu transferred to the Zamboanga Peninsula beginning the fiscal year of 2026. Meanwhile, a Supreme Court decision excludes Sulu from the Bangsamoro region due to its rejection of the Bangsamoro Organic Law. Now, according to one Bangsamoro resident, Allan Palacios, Sulu is essential to the region, saying it's where the Moro struggle began.
President Bongbong Marcos has arrived in New Delhi, India, for a 5-day state visit on Monday. The president's visit intends to deepen maritime ties and to seek cooperation on defense, pharmaceuticals, and agriculture. Officials say the Philippine and Indian navies earlier sailed together for the first time in the West Philippine Sea. This is part of the country's series of maritime cooperative activities with foreign navies to counter China's expansive claims in the waterway.
Now, here's a piece of news that went viral because a few moments before PBBM's pre-departure flight, an uninvited guest appeared at the Villamor Air Base. Ivy Reyes has the details.
2 hours before President Bongbong Marcos arrived at the Maharlika Presidential Hangar Monday morning for his departure for a 5-day official trip to India, a fight-and-bidden officer at the Philippine Air Force. The officer was given immediate medical attention and was rushed to the hospital to get vaccinated with a tetanus shot. Philippine Air Force Lieutenant General Arthur Cordura assured the incident is no cause for concern. Because this is not the first time a snake showed up within the area, Cordura said they suspect Villamor's drainage system for fight-and sightings.
Not the first time it happened here, sir.
From my recollection, yes. Pero we have a lots of animals like that sa base, no? Kasi from Pasay to yung mga canals, no? When we do excavation, talagang may nakikita kami ng mga sawa-sawa from the periphery.
It is unusual for a fight to surface, the general admitted, but he suggested reinforcements within Villamor Air Base to prevent another incident. Ivy Reyes, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
So, a snake appeared before the president left
wow.
the country. You know, I'm looking at this, so I Googled some superstitious beliefs on snakes,
Okay.
right? So some people say that snakes bring bad luck.
Okay.
But others also believe that snakes can be, they bring good fortune. And if one followed you into battle, it indicated that the ancestors were on your side.
Wow, okay. So, pwede
diba?
may ganon.
So, pwede
Okay.
ganon, may angle na ganon pala
Okay,
siya.
I have a different angle.
Okay.
Have you not seen the movie Snakes on a Plane?
I have.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm not saying that would have happened, okay, if we did not catch that snake. Pero,
Magiging snakes
Alam
on the
mo,
plane. Oh.
Snakes on a Plane would not have happened. Siguro. Kung nasa Pilipinas siya. Kasi ang galing ng mga Air Force natin. Yung sa Villamor Air Base. Making sure na hindi nakapasok yung snake.
Before they get into the plane, mauhuli muna sila on the ground.
Oh, that's so good. Pero ang laki, ha?
Yeah, I know.
That's a big snake.
And one of the men got bitten.
Yeah. And na tetanus shot daw.
Tetanus shot, yes.
Oh,
And the snake wasn't venomous naman pala.
Yeah. But I didn't realize that if you got bitten by a non-venomous snake, kailangan tetanus shot rin.
I think if you get bitten by any animal, you need tetanus shot.
Ba rabies shot?
No, tetanus also. Yeah. Oh, you
learned
learned something from
new.
me. Yes.
You learned something new.
Rabies and tetanus
Okay,
shot.
so watch out, guys. If you see a snake around you, tetanus shot. There you go.
Okay, moving on. In world news this time, U.S. President Donald Trump threatens to raise tariffs on India over its purchase of Russian oil. Trump did not elaborate on what the tariff would be. Just last week, he said he would impose a 25% tariff on goods imported from India, in addition to an unspecified penalty. Sources told Reuters it will keep purchasing oil from Russia. India is the first or fifth largest economy next to the US, China, Germany, and Japan.
Now, in sports, former Ginebra guard Eli Tenorio is on his way to the Magnolia Hotshots not as a player but as a head coach. It will be LA's first stint as a head coach in PBA, but veteran hotshot Mark Baroka is confident LA's basketball smarts and winning mentality will be great for the team.
Sobrang excited kasi nga nakakalaro ko lang sa LA lagi, di ba? So, pag Manila Classico, ngayon magkakampi na kami. So, against Ginebra. So, alam naman natin na si LA yung capability niya as a player, as a smart player, madadala niya sa head coach namin. So, malaking bagay talaga. last interview nga sabi ko nga is yung winning culture niya as a player. Madala niya talaga sa kanya.
Well, this is LA's first job in the PBA. Tenorio already has a gold medal leading the Gilas Pilipinas Youth in the 2025 Under-16 Siaba Asia Cup qualifiers. Tenorio wraps up his playing career after 18 seasons with 8 championships and 4 final MVP nods to his name.
All right, here's our first cup of tea this morning. Lady Gaga is set to drop a new track titled Dead Dance in the much-anticipated second season of Wednesday on Netflix. According to a report by Variety, 2 sources close to the project confirmed that the song will be released next month. This, along with a music video to coincide with Gaga's appearance in the series as Rosaline Rotwood, a legendary teacher at Nevermore Academy. The track was allegedly recorded with the same team behind her Mayhem album. While Gaga skipped the London premiere of Wednesday due to her tour, director Tim Burton praised her contribution, calling her work on the series inspirational. Wow, Lady Gaga appearing on Wednesday.
Dance. Wednesday?
Dead Dance.
So, sa Thursday, wala na ba siya?
Baka wala na.
Ah, okay.
One time lang pang
Sa Wednesday lang.
I think every Wednesday siya lalabas.
Okay, sa Wednesdays lang. Okay, making sure.
Ito na naman tayo with our banter not going anywhere.
No, but you know what? We say Dead Dance, right? The first thing I remember hearing Dead Dance is actually Thriller.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, like, naalala ko yung music video ng Thriller, right? I mean, like,
May
for
dance
those...
step yun, right?
Yeah, may dance step yun. For those watching us online, you can see Ann doing it. For those on radio, you can hear my disdain. Seeing
Grabe
her
ka
do
naman
this.
makadisdain.
Okay, kaya okay lang. Sa mga naka-radyo, swerte po kayo.
You're missing a lot, actually.
No, in
but
a good way.
I am so excited for this. Wednesday is actually part of my list of to watch on Netflix, right? This series. And I'm excited because Lady Gaga isn't just a great singer, she's also a fabulous actress.
Oh, yeah. She's great. She's great. Dramatic background as well.
Yes. Okay, second cup of tea. American rapper Soulja Boy was arrested during a traffic stop in Los Angeles. Soulja Boy, real name DeAndre Cortez Way, faces more legal trouble after being arrested on suspicion of being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. This comes after he was found liable for abuse and sexual assault on a former assistant. Police have not yet released information on what prompted the stop or other details from the arrest. So we're gonna follow up on that story.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when everybody was like,
Yeah, you know what? We're on radio. There is some aspects of this show na hindi kita. What she just did was...
Diba? You go to all the bars, you
Soulja Boy.
go to the clubs, and when he was still Uso, everybody would be dancing along with this beat.
Yeah. I mean, like, the dance step
You
that was
baby,
viral.
you,
Yeah.
you,
Exactly.
Right?
There's
Yeah.
a remix, by the way, online. It's called Soulja Boy, as in Seoul, like Korea, and it's
Like a
it's
Korean version?
No, it's a mashup between K-pop Demon Hunters and the
And
beat
Soulja-
of Soulja Boy.
Oh, yeah?
Is it
Wow.
great? It's
Is it?
okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I have to look for it. But then, yeah, again, legal troubles following Soulja Boy. Let's hope we'll give you more updates as it develops. Obviously, hopefully, the right result comes up.
Yeah.
But of course, talking about music, or at least musical guests, we have one coming up now from the Kennedy Center in DC to BNC Studio here in Manila. That's right, the room got smaller. Fil-Am tenor Allan Palacios Chan performs live on Day Mix after the break. Stay tuned. Beautiful day. We'll be right back. And welcome back. You're still watching us here on Beautiful Day. Now, our guest today was hailed by Opera News as a clarion high tenor and a standout performer, a decorated musical artist in opera and kundiman. Here's Fil-Am tenor Allan Palacios Chan as he performs Bésame Mucho on Daymix.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esa noche la última. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después.
Again, that was Allan Palacios Chan, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause performing Bésame Mucho. Oh my goodness, beautiful day, Allan. Have a seat, have a seat. And welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
You know what, we had you via Zoom.
Wow.
We asked you to sing via Zoom. And medyo na-overwhelmed kami, live. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you so much.
I just want to ask, where is this voice coming from? It's too early.
A lot of prayer.
Most of the time, me and Paolo, our voices break while talking. But you sang so perfectly.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Diba? Especially that really high-pitched
Oh
part
no! I mean, like, it's so fantastic
in
because
the morning.
no, it's so fantastic because when right before you went on, the rec said like, "Oh, do you want to join?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, I don't. I know what to expect," and I was still blown away.
Oh,
First of
thanks,
all, thank
man.
you so
That
much
was
for
amazing.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being here. All right, so we actually saw you last time
Yeah.
here on the show via Zoom. You were in Jensan performing there, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. I forgot the location, right? How have you been since then? What have you been up to lately?
I've been busy. I did an opera in Knoxville, my Knoxville opera debut, and just a bunch of concerts. And I've been here for the past 3 weeks also, just visiting family. My niece's debut was this past weekend.
Oh wow, yeah.
So yeah, it was a.
Did you
really-
sing there?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know
Tito
how it
would be
is
like,
when there's a singer in the family, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to
Oh,
sing.
There's
in
no
all
choice.
the occasions.
Yeah, exactly.
Alan, you go there and you sing.
Exactly.
I mean, like it's so great having you here, and of course, just talk about your music, your work. And if I'm not mistaken, you're actually in the middle of a little project here. I'm not here necessarily, but in a little project. I believe you're doing a music video soon.
We actually just finished filming it
okay.
in Sarangani and
Okay.
Glan.
Ooh.
And, Glan and then other parts of Gensan. Yeah, it's one of our songs that from the album that I'm releasing this year. So, yeah, we just finished. So
How was the experience like?
It was amazing.
Okay.
Like, because there's so many beautiful spots in Philippines, and you don't know until you just explore.
Yeah.
And this song is actually Orinoco flow. You know Enya's Orinoco flow. Sail away, sail away,
Oh,
sail away.
yeah.
So it's kind of the perfect place, Philippines, because there's so many different spots. Because that song is talking about like Peru, from Peru to Cebu, from everywhere. So
Yeah, what I
Yeah.
like about it is that Anne distinctly knew it.
Yeah, I know that.
You picked the right generation to talk to.
yeah,
when
the
talking
90s is
about
back,
that.
right? It's like
90s is back.
totally
Exactly,
coming back.
exactly. I mean, they never really left, right?
Well,
This
well,
music.
Yeah, it's coming back. I remember, to be fair, I remember growing up, the 80s were back.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like in the early 2000s and the 90s. But it goes on and on. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, the album you're working on actually involves a lot of classic hits from the 80s in particular, and from different eras as well. Can you tell us a bit about the process of trying to bring those into today, and of course your take on them, because your take is very distinct.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little symphonic. And the producer I'm working with is actually a film composer, mainly. But he's also worked with people like Andrea Bocelli and Josh Groban, sort of the crossover. He's like the crossover guy in LA. So, yeah, I basically just put in what I've learned with my operatic technique and my classical singing. And also you'll hear it in the music, like we're doing, for example, you know Madonna's Frozen? We're covering that, and we actually have Tina Guo, this Chinese-American cellist, who's doing a guesting on that too. And so we have that with orchestra.
Right.
So it's a little different. Yeah.
So what inspired you to, blend pop and opera in one album, in one record?
Well, I've kind of been doing it my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, as an opera singer, I mean, we kind of snub our nose at like pop music. But I never did that. I never really stopped loving my roots, which is in theater and jazz and pop and, like Pinoy. It's like the typical, like, we grew up listening to the radio and singing karaoke.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, during the pandemic, there were no live performances, right? So I started doing a lot of like recordings on, YouTube and stuff, and I did this big project for my Tita Pilar. And so, I just kind of found itself during the pandemic, like a lot of us kind of reinvented our lives during that time, right?
Do you feel that works like this will actually, or could actually, break down the, how do you say it, the highbrow, snub nose,
Yes.
image of classical music if you mix it just right with pop,
with you.
trying to make it more accessible?
Absolutely. No, I think singing is singing. I also teach voice, and I tell my students singing is singing. It's about the approach to the style that changes things up.
Yeah.
Because the way I was singing just now it's kind of the way I sing everything, but just it's a different style. So
Right.
change things up a little, Yeah.
How did you select the songs that are included in the album? And are there any Filipino songs that
There
are
is.
reimagined as
really?
well? Ooh,
Actually,
interesting.
yes. I picked it with my producer, Leo. He's actually
Okay.
originally from Bologna.
Okay.
But he grew up in like the 70s and 80s. Well, I think he's more of an 80s guy.
Okay.
And so we picked stuff from the 60s, 80s, 90s. The Tagalog song I'm doing is Tanging Yaman,
Oh,
actually.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a church musician
Yeah.
by my roots, and I still sing at church every weekend. I'm a church musician, so it just made sense.
Oh no, I want to hear that eventually once your album does come out. But of course, again, it's nothing new to you. We last time we featured you here, it was because of your work doing kundiman.
Yes,
right?
sir.
I'm sure that won't go away
No.
in the future. But then when we take a look at how your singing has actually reconnected you to more of your Filipino roots, just how important is that aspect in your career in terms of your direction comes to singing and music?
I think it's everything because as an artist, the most important thing is to be authentic. And my roots are in Manila. This is where I'm from. My first language is technically Tagalog, you know? So even though English has now dominated my
Yeah.
speech, I still sometimes dream in Tagalog. Sometimes when I'm really
Oh, you
drunk,
dream in
I'll
Tagalog?
just speak in Tagalog, you know? You know how we...
Is it good Tagalog? Wait lang. I am so curious.
Let's hang out and find out. How about that? You guys be the judge. Yeah.
So crazy, dreaming in Tagalog.
No,
Yeah.
pero yung drunken Tagalog is what I want to know more about.
okay.
I mean, like, sure, tell me about your hopes and dreams.
Well, you know when you're drunk, the truth comes out.
Yes,
right?
exactly,
Yes,
So,
exactly.
true.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so important to me, especially the music. I discovered the kundiman in my undergraduate days.
Yeah.
And I just started, it's so beautiful. It's such good music, just the bare bones of it. And whenever I perform for Filipino audiences, foreign audiences, they all love it. Yeah.
Have you ever compared the kundimans that you've done to some of the more classical work you've done in other languages, Italian, Spanish, I'm sure you've done?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like, have you compared it and are there any similarities, or is this siguro what you could compare to, classical music? Like, this is our take on it. This is our culture's version of it. Do you feel that it's an equivalent?
I think that's pretty much it. You pretty much said it because I mean, who are we as a people? We're mixed. I mean, look at us. We're I'm sure you always get questions. What are you, right? And so it's
Yes,
it's
I do.
Yeah. So and it could be any answer, you know. So that's in our language. It's in our culture. So it's definitely very similar to zarzuela. Spanish opera.
Yeah.
It's very similar to, Italian, of course, opera, because that was very popular when this was being written. And also, it's very much Pinoy, because these melodies are based on authentic Filipino folk tunes. So it's really ours, you know.
For those who were not able to catch the first interview we had with you via Zoom, let's give them a background again on how you discovered opera. How did you start doing this genre?
Well, basically, I've been singing all my life, and my mom, she recognized that I have this interest, so she had me join the church choir. And then I was in the choir in high school, and when I went for college to major in voice, I kind of stumbled upon classical music because that's what it is. When you study voice in college, it's classical. So
Yeah.
I kind of stumbled upon it, and
Yeah.
And then you fell in love.
What was your first genre?
pop, Mariah Carey,
Mariah Carey,
Whitney
okay,
Houston,
yeah.
Of
you
course.
know,
Pinoy ka na, Pinoy ka.
Boys to
Pinoy
Men.
talaga.
Of course.
Totally, man.
So we already know what you select
Yeah.
when you go to a video K party. You select all these pop songs.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
100%.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry. Speaking of it, I forgot to ask a while ago because of you were talking about basically how we are mixed in general
Yes.
as a people, but at the same time, that actually would have been a perfect segue to who did you mix up with for this album that you're creating? Because I'm sure there are a lot of collaborations as well. Apart from the producer, who's more Italian background, if I'm not
Italiano.
mistaken. Yeah, I mean, like, who else have you worked with for the album?
I also worked with Tina Guo. She's a Grammy-nominated cellist. She tours with Hans Zimmer.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's from Shanghai, I think, or China originally, but she's based in LA. I also collaborated with Eric Boulanger, who has French roots. He's he's a multi-Grammy winner mixing. He actually mixes it at the bakery at Sony Entertainment. And a bunch of people. Who am I forgetting?
They're all upset at you right now.
I know. Our whole team is from all over because it's LA based.
Yeah.
And it's the best musicians. So it's a big mix.
Yeah, fantastic.
When is the album going to be out?
Well, we just released our first single, which is "And So It Goes" by Billy Joel. You can find it on all streaming platforms. We also did a music video.
Okay.
We filmed in Hollywood. That's on YouTube. And so we're gonna release a series of singles within the next few months. And then, so within the year, we're gonna release the album, which is entitled Songs from the Attic.
Songs from the attic.
Yes.
Why the attic and not the basement?
That's a good question. Actually, our first house here in the States was in Teaneck, New Jersey.
Okay.
And it had this really nice attic.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
I was like a kid, so we used to just play in this attic.
Okay.
And I don't know, for me, this memories of this attic it's my childhood.
Okay.
So that's what this album is about. It's kind of going back to my roots musically and mixing what I've learned along the way with classical, and so it just made sense.
Good.
And I feel like in the States, like they always put all the old stuff in the attic.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
basement. That's why I was asking, why not the
Di ba
basement?
may stairs
Oo.
from the attic,
Yeah.
ganon?
Yeah.
Like in the horror movies.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know how they climb slowly and
Oh
there's
yeah,
something
yeah,
there
yeah.
in
Just
the
watch
attic.
any movie, and
Yeah.
normally the attic's a terrible
Yeah.
place, but not for him though.
But what's your most favorite song in the album? Maybe like the most memorable.
Ooh, man, probably the first single that we just released. And
The Billy Joel?
The Billy Joel.
Okay.
The lyrics and the music it's for me a perfect song. And Billy Joel's, come on, he's an American, classic.
He's
Yeah.
also a
legend.
Filipino classic, especially later at night kapag naka-on na yung mga karaoke machine natin. Yeah, that he's a classic here too.
Oh, totally.
100%. I mean, like, look, we just gotta talk a bit about your background as well when it comes to classical music, because you mentioned that you got into it college. It felt like
A little late.
For some people, it may be a requirement, right? Like, oh, I gotta learn classical music because that's what I need to get this degree. Right, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to follow through with it, but
True.
you did. I mean, are there any opera artists that you encountered in your journey to learn about classical music that really said, like, hey, you know what? This inspires me. This is something I want to keep on doing. Maybe I could reach this level or that level.
You know, the first opera singer that I listened to was Maria Callas.
Oh, I love her, yeah.
She's amazing. And when I first heard her, I was just like, I was like, wow, the human voice, how can it do that? The things that she was doing. So I fell in love with that. I also love Pavarotti.
Of course.
The all the classics, Franco Corelli, Jussi Björling. We have opera singers from here too.
Yeah.
From the Philippines. Arthur Espiritu is he's singing all over Europe right now. It's we're a Filipino won the Met competition in the United States. A Filipina mezzo soprano.
Really?
So it's we're
We're making our mark.
making our mark. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You've said that.
Sofronio Vasquez is the one who won it, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Sofronio.
Yeah. Oh, Sofronio Vasquez, no, not the one who won it, but then Sofronio Vasquez is another name.
Oh, he won
Yeah.
The Voice.
Yeah, he won The
Yes,
Voice. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that's right.
I mean,
fantastic.
the Filipino vocalists are, well, we're known for our vocal chops. You especially.
That's true.
Oo.
Yes. You've said that classical music, the audience for classical music is small, but it's small and mighty.
Yes.
As a
Yeah.
Fil-Am tenor, carving a niche for yourself, what do you hope your visibility brings to classical music or to Filipino music globally?
That is a really good question. I just hope it finds whoever is interested in hearing it. I know that may sound so simple, but I think that's enough. And the fact that I'm kind of blending it in a way that is not really done, even in the opera world. A lot of my friends are like, "Whoa, it's really cool what you're doing. Like, it's different, So I think whenever you're doing something different, it's scary. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So
But you're doing it so well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's but it's fun and it's exciting, and it's it's my life now. So I'm just gonna keep going and see who listens and be thankful for whoever is.
So how scared are you right now?
Scared right now?
Yeah.
I'm really nervous right now. I'm very I'm trying to hide it.
He doesn't look it though. Yeah.
You guys are so natural.
We can't tell.
though.
We can't
that's
tell.
so good.
Thank you.
No, I mean, like, look, we're running out of time here in just a bit. But then what I love talking to foreign-based Filipinos who do come home and reconnect with their roots through whatever craft they have. Like last week, I believe we had a Phil-Canadian R&B artist here
Whoa.
talking about Russell with
Russell,
an exclamation point.
Nice.
Sorry, I got to do it in Filipino. Russell! All right. So when he was here, he was also talking about how music brought him closer to his heritage, coming back here, and then seeing all this amazing talent here, and then having all sorts of respect right now for the locals here, or those more homegrown talent here.
Yes.
When you came back here to the Philippines, you see the talent level, you see the artistry, you see the culture. How does that impact you personally as someone based overseas, coming back here and seeing a bit of your origin story and more answers to the questions that you probably had growing up back there?
That's a really good question. Because, growing up in America as a Filipino, I'm a minority. So coming back here, it's so different. I can relax in a way that I can't there. I know that sounds bad. I love my home in America, but it's different coming back home, and also meeting artists. And, I did a master class at NDDU, Notre Dame University in Gensan. And so I met and worked with a lot of the younger generation, as well. And it gives me inspiration, to be honest. It inspires me to know that not only are we fantastic artists, and not only do we have something to say, but it's the classical music that I grew up and learned in, Europe and the United States. They love that too. We as Pinoys, we understand good art. We understand good music, especially good singing. And so no matter what you're singing, what the genre is, the Pinoy audience, that's why everyone wants to come here in the Philippines. The manager that I've been working with in LA, hi Gina, Gina Orr, she told me that. She said, everyone wants the Philippines because the audience is unmatched. Everyone knows the lyrics and they sing on tune, and so it's inspiring. If that's too cliche of a word, I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say, but I'm so inspired. Whenever I come here, I have a fire that's like, it's reignited, and I take that everywhere else I go.
I can only imagine how it feels for you to be accepted coming here. I mean, because I can only imagine coming in here with classical music background, training, singing in Italian, Spanish, and whatever other languages, German maybe. And here you are in kundiman.
And for me, it feels almost like an ambassadorship in a way. Like whenever I sing these songs, like especially like in the province, I get people coming up to me and be like, I've never heard anyone sing like that.
Yeah.
But they like it, sometimes with tears in their eyes. And I'm just like, wow, this is why we do this,
And this is why you need to have more shows here.
Thank you.
In the Philippines.
I would
like
love that.
really, really more
100%.
shows. But before we let you go, Alan, we always ask our guests this last question. Show is called Beautiful Day. What makes your day beautiful?
Meeting people like you and you.
Piniligo ko dyan.
Oh no! First time that our guest said that. Wow! Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's
And
so
you made our
fantastic.
day extra beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
likewise.
With,
Thank you.
that
like,
opening number, crazy.
Before we go completely, where can people find you and see your music?
I have a website, allanpalacios.chan.com. Also, my YouTube channel is Allan Palacios Chan. You can also find me on IG, AllanPC Tenor. And please friend me, send me a message. I'd love to chat with you guys.
Perfect. Of course, you can also catch him here on Beautiful Day. I think more often, sooner
Yes,
rather
please.
than later.
Every time you're here, just drop by.
Sige.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we've got more stories for you after the break, plus our horoscope of the day with Master Hans Kua. Stay tuned. Beautiful Day. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. This is Weather HQ. Let's take a look at the global weather. Torrential rains in southern Taiwan have killed 4 people and forced over 5,900 to evacuate after more than a year's worth of rain fell in just 1 week. Over 2.6 meters of rain drenched mountainous areas, exceeding Taiwan's average annual total. 3 people are missing and 77 injured as flooding and landslides hit agricultural regions like Kaohsiung and Bingtung. Authorities are preparing a special budget for relief while rescue teams struggle to reach cut-off villages. The disaster comes weeks after Typhoon Danas damaged infrastructure across the region. Rain may ease this week, but floods and landslide warnings remain in effect. An unusually strong storm swept through northern parts of the UK on Monday, toppling trees and disrupting travel in Scotland and northern England. The UK Met Office issued orange and yellow weather warnings with gusts near coastal areas reaching over 80 miles per hour. Power outages, blocked roads, and train cancellations were reported. Similar weather alerts were issued in Ireland as strong winds and heavy rain continue to impact parts of the region. Authorities advise residents to stay indoors and monitor weather updates. The UAE is sweltering under extreme temperatures this August following its hottest spring on record. This according to the National Center of Meteorology. On August 1, temperatures in Swaihan reached 51.8 degrees Celsius, almost breaking the country's record high. Inland areas have been experiencing daily temperatures over 50 degrees Celsius, while Dubai and Abu Dhabi remain extremely hot with temperatures in the mid-40s. Authorities warn the rest of the summer will remain hotter than normal with temperatures above average. Outdoor workers remain most at risk despite heat warnings. And that's it for Weather HQ in the global news at the moment. Back to you, Anne.
Thank you, Pao. Now it's time for us to find out what the stars have in store for us today. Let's hear it from our resident energizer and feng shui master, Hans Kua, in our horoscope of the day. Take it away, Master Hans.
Good morning! Beautiful day with me, Bilyonaryo Feng Shui Master, Hans Kua. Ito po ang horoscope for Tuesday, August 5. Simulan natin sa Year of the Rat. May taong susubok manggulo. Stay strong and be professional. White at 5. Kay Year of the Ox naman tayo ayusin na ang delays. Huwag ipaabot sa malas ng panahon. Pink at 8. Kay Year of Tiger naman tayo ayusin ang situationship. Linawin kung kayo nga ba o hindi. Yellow at 4. Kay Year of the Rabbit naman tayo may bagong schedule na kailangan sundin. Adjust now. Blue at 3. Kay Year of Dragon naman tayo huwag baliwalain ang taong laging nariyan. Baka siya ang tunay na swerte mo. Green at 6. Kay Year of the Snake naman tayo may matagal nang naka-hold on opportunity. I-follow up yan ngayon. Violet at 9. Ito naman, Care of the Horsey, kung ikaw lang ang nagbibigay, baka hindi ito love, kung hindi, konsumisyon. Beige at 1. Care of the Ship naman tayo, if you're tired, this is your sign to rest, magpahinga. Silver at 7. Care of the Monkey naman, may isang offer na dapat timbangin. Clock it early. Red at 2. Care of the Rooster naman tayo, magsimula na mag-ipon para sa Bourbons. Green at 5. Kay Year of the Dog naman tayo, huwag umutang ngayong araw. Mahirap bayaran sa Ghost Month. White at 6. At Year of the Pig naman tayo, kung tahimik ka lang palagi, baka hindi niya alam ang bigat sa loob mo. Express yourself. Tan at 9. Paalala lang, ito po'y patnubay lamang. Ang tunay na swerte ay nagsisimula sa pagiging totoo. Abangan ang horoscope of the day dito lang po sa Beautiful Day with me, Master Hans Kua, Bilyonaryo Feng Shui expert.
Thank you as always, Master Hans Kua. And very timely yung horoscope ko today. Sabi niya, if you're tired, that's a sign that you should rest.
Alam mo, there are some people kasi who works every day of the week. Siyempre, mapapagod ka.
I love what I do, but yeah, I also need to rest.
May beautiful
Mamaya,
day ka
Alan,
kapag weekdays, weekend agenda. I mean,
I find time to
wow.
rest,
Sure.
like take naps.
Kailan rest
and
mo?
all.
Last rest mo?
Oh, kagabi, I actually had 8 hours of sleep today.
Ano, tulog ka? Wow, you're so lucky.
You know what? My body doesn't like it.
8 hours of sleep?
Yeah, because I woke up now.
Hindi sanay.
Now I don't have energy.
Wow.
Yeah, hindi siya sanay. So I only, I go for 5 hours of sleep.
You know what? This is absolutely the wrong piece of advice we should be giving people.
I know, right?
Oo.
Pero really, my body's not used to having too much sleep.
I get you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
feel like we're the same. Kasi we have so much energy in the morning even if we don't get any sleep.
I
diba?
actually prefer having the sleep even if I am not as energetic kasi I feel less wired. And I feel more in control. Ganun talaga eh. I mean, you're gonna have more control with your body, with yourself.
Yeah.
In general, if you have that sleep. So, ako, ladies and gentlemen, please don't follow Ann. Okay, matulog po kayo. Alright, yung pahinga ninyo, dapat 8 hours kung kaya.
Iba-iba naman per body, I think.
Hindi!
Ay,
Ano, what are you
okay.
talking about? Less sleep, more death. Okay? Ganun yun. I mean, like, that's how it works. Okay. We work hard.
Alam
Mahirap
mo,
yan.
perfect sa'yo yung horoscope mo eh. Something about consumption.
Okay, I'm like, let's forget about mine. Ayoko i-bring up yung sa akin. I'm like, what? No,
Who
di ba?
uses the word consumption?
Master
Still?
Hans. Ang galing.
Right, diba?
alam
I
mo
feel
kung
like I
nandi-
heard that from my lola.
Alam mo kung nandito pa rin si
Kasi
Mo, we're gonna spend the entire time
Explaining
translating
what
that.
consumption.
Oo.
Ano nga ba ang consumption in English?
How do you English that?
It's like, how do you English that?
How do you English that? Baka check nyo. I mean, like,
English that? I
guys,
think parang it's like giving me a headache. You're giving me a
Stress.
headache. You're stressing me out.
you're stressed. Yeah, you're stressed. I mean, like, tama.
Yeah.
I mean, for those who are not happy with our translation, kindly message Ann
Yes,
sa YouTube or sa
please.
Facebook or kung saan naman. I mean, like, it's is it important? Not really. Pero it would really help. Separation? Tama ba? Wait.
Exasperation. Yun ang
Uy.
consumption.
I'm
Okay.
so exasperated. I mean, how do I say that?
I'm so
in-
consume with
I'm
you.
so consume. Diba, para sa pagkain yan, consume.
Consume.
Consume. Grabe. Alam mo,
Anyway.
pag-move on na tayo?
Oo nga
Anong klase
eh.
to? My gosh.
We have a love hacks coming up. Past Lives director Celine Song puts to the big screen yet another heartbreaking story. That
Aray.
heartbreak
Consumption.
being consumption to. Having to choose between Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans in Materialists, starring Dakota Johnson. On Love Hacks, after the break, dating coach V tells us how to choose when love presents you two equally perfect choices. Sana
Sakit.
all. You don't
Sakit.
want to miss that. Beautiful day. We'll be right back. Hello there and welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. A young, ambitious New York City matchmaker. Beautiful Day, Coach V. Welcome again.
Beautiful day, Anne and Pal.
You know,
Thank
this
for
is the
having
time
me.
we put her in the spotlight. Kasi
Oo,
what would a
yeah.
matchmaker do in this situation?
I know.
Yan yung tanong natin.
Diba? So you're torn between two perfect loves. That's Pedro Pascal and Chris
Chris Evans.
In a real world situation, para ang hirap nun pipili ka between Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans.
I
But
agree.
does this happen in real life? This kind of plot ng materialists where you're torn between two perfect loves?
So scientifically speaking, they say that it's impossible to fall perfectly in love equally among two people. But in reality, people do feel that we can love multiple people at the same time, just not the same amount of love. Right? So,
Napaisip ako doon. Nalala ko yung the script. When the heart breaks, it don't break even. But when you take a look at, sorry, natawa si Andon. When we take a look at the fact that, okay, so it doesn't necessarily happen, pero there are times talagang minsan yung nagsasabay. Either expected or unexpected, like in terms of, like you may be courting someone or being courted by someone and then may ipapasok na iba, then all of a sudden you have this
Dilemma.
choice, this dilemma.
Yeah.
When that happens, what is the proper thought process?
okay. Wow, this is so interesting because we're talking about thought process, and love is not a rational thing in a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
The reason why people feel that, oh, I'm torn between two lovers is sometimes it's not really that they love both equally. It's sometimes like this. The other person is perfect on paper. I'd love to introduce this person to my family.
Told us one of the partners or one of the lovers that the girl or the boy is selecting from is not available. Diba? You said baka
It's not
married
available.
or diba? And then the other one is paper perfect.
Yes.
So it's not a perfect love for the both of them. I mean, kasi the other one is not available. What if you're in a situation where both of them are available?
Yeah.
Diba? Eh, yun ang dilemma. Kasi that's an easy choice. If the other one is not available, you don't pick that person. Kasi diba, it'll make your life more complicated. But what if you're in a situation where both of the loves that you have and you're selecting from, they're both available?
Easier said than done, right? Like, oh, if they're not available, excuse me, when they're not available, I'm not gonna choose them. But we know that sometimes the most unavailable
sometimes.
people are the most your dream life. Like,
Okay.
I wanna improve my life. I wanna live in this country, or I wanna, you know, I wanna have this kind of house. But if I end up with this person that I love, I may not have that dream. Or should I just end up with this person who can give me the life that I want, but my heart is not necessarily with him? So it's still nakakahati siya ng puso.
Let's go and talk about the context of yung film na to, yung
Okay.
Materialist. Because the two lovers being chosen by Dakota is, close Dakota, is one, an ex that,
A broke ex.
a broke ex, okay, key yung broke. A broke ex that reignites something again, and a newfound love. And I guess for some people, they are caught in situations, even real life, na may opportunity makipagbalikan sa ex or move on with someone new. I mean, you take a look at this situation. How would you advise someone who is in this situation?
So would you like me to advise as a matchmaker, or would you like me to advise as a person who personally gone through this process of like, who do I choose, right?
Oh, this movie's about you! Oh my gosh!
So you're our very own Dakota Johnson.
Okay.
Nangyari na pala kay Ko.
Okay, wait, sorry. I'm not interested in knowing what a matchmaker would think. I want to talk about you.
So the reason why this movie have resonated so much with me is not only that it reflects the realities of modern dating, na you are torn between, oh, somebody who's doing so well socially economics, sa social economic status, no, to like somebody that I may love pero hindi siya successful, 'di ba? That happens. So when I watched this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, not only that it reflects the realities of matchmaker's life, diba? You are torn between, when the client tells you, Coach V, I want 6 foot, gusto ko at least 500,000 yung income a month. But you want to give that to them, but then you know the realities that if a woman is looking for that kind of profile, they can only there's only so many people that you can choose among from, because when you look at statistics, ilan lang ba ang people who earns 500,000 a month in the Philippines that is 6 flat or 6 and above and is single and available, right? So that's one angle of it, the hardship of wanting to, give your client's ideal guy. But at the same time, when I watch this matchmaker, this movie, here's this matchmaker who has done a great job finding other people love. And yet, she is not with somebody. And that's because her heart has been torn. Do I become a material girl, like choose a person who's doing so well in life, but my heart may not be with him? Or do I go back, or do I settle with that person that I have a strong connection with, but is not very good on paper? So that is actually the plot of the movie. So when I watch it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so reflective of what I have gone through like a few years ago.
But as a matchmaker, what advice would you give to someone who is in that situation?
Yeah. So as a matchmaker, I've seen how difficulties in money have broken marriages. So matchmaker Lucy, who is the star of the movie, and matchmaker Vanessa may not be choosing the same guy because we were also brought up in two different, diba?
Right.
You have a New Yorker and you have somebody from the Philippines who is a developing country. And so I've seen how marriages were broken up just because of financial pressure. So if I am to choose between the two, between a successful future lover who is aligned with my goals and my dreams and treats me well, compared to like an ex who is struggling and who I feel may pull you down instead of just you soaring your career, I would not romanticize the struggling and broke part. Because I do believe that, yes, you will fall in love with them at the beginning, but there's a reason why you broke up.
Right.
That's why they become your ex.
That's why it's in the past.
Pero you know what? We're bearing the lead here. And Coach, when you talk about having been in that situation and having a perspective na, as someone who's been there and as also
Been there,
perspective
done that.
of
Yeah.
a matchmaker, sino pinili mo?
Hindi mo kami sinagot.
Oo nga eh.
Yeah. So what happened in the end?
Akala ko hindi niya mapapansin, pero
Hindi,
napansin
napansin
niya.
namin. Sa sobrang napansin namin, pati yung buong prod namin sumisigaw sa control room. Sino pinili mo?
Tinry kong, to go around, but
Yeah,
like,
and you're still going around.
Yes.
Oo.
So what happened in the end? Who did you choose?
So, just like what I've said at the beginning, when I do believe that when a person's heart is torn between two people, it's because none of them is the right person for you.
So, sino nga? Wala.
So you ended up choosing no one.
So I ended up not going for anyone.
Okay, that's
okay.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I do feel like when you really find the person that is really meant for you,
You're not
you don't
choosing.
need two to be happy and to be content. Because personally, if I may just share, what happened was when the other person was courting me, I would miss the other manliligaw. But when I was with the other manliligaw, I would like remember like, oh, how nice and fun it was to be with the other person. So I don't think it's gonna be fair to go with either of them if you miss the other person when you are with the other, right? So
Yeah,
none
I think
of
it's
that.
a fair choice. Just trying to keep the peace and then deciding not to have any of them in your life.
Right. And as like being a matchmaker, I do understand that maybe if they are not the right choice, it doesn't mean that it stops there. Because even if we grow older, 40, 50, 60, 70, I've seen people still looking for their partner. So it means that first, we don't have to rush. Second is, no matter what age we are, we can still find our partner. So just don't make pilit if they're not the right person, because you'd rather, at this generation, I've seen more beautiful, more successful people who chooses to be single than settle with somebody that they're not really sure about.
Yun kasi, that's the word, when you settle.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. Oh, tama. Anne, have you been in that situation you have to pick between two people?
Yan, maganda yan.
Once you've made the choice,
Silence.
Coach V. So once you've finally made that
So let's not
selection.
bury the lead here. Ay, ano sagot mo?
You're going around the bush,
can't
Ann.
remember.
Oh, you can't remember?
Yeah, I'm that old. I can't remember. Anyway, so once you've made the choice,
Yes.
diba? So you chose one person over the other. How do you make peace with that, walking away from the other person forever.
I know. So I feel like it's important that once you've made a choice, you should not look back. Because if you look back, especially when times are getting hard with the person that you chose, di ba may mga ganon na, oh, I should have just went for the other person. If you start looking back, your relationship and your marriage will be in trouble because there will always be something na better dun sa hindi pinili mo. So my suggestion, once you found somebody, commit, because love is not really a feeling. Like, you know that the chemical, the love.
So you need to close that chapter completely.
Yes,
right?
And do not.
Because once you chose the other one talagang bury them in the past.
Correct. Because it goes back to our topic ng Totka. Once you did not choose them, do not put them in pedestal and reminisce. What if doon na lang ako sa kabila? Because that's when the trouble starts.
Right, Anne?
The what ifs.
Yeah, that's right.
She agrees.
Yeah, I think she agrees. I mean, like, okay, so you made an interesting choice, Coach, na wala kang pinili. I mean, for some people, it feels like you're breaking up with two people.
Right, and it's painful. Sometimes they say na, oh, ano lang naman because they're the person who rejected. But let me tell you that even if you're the one who rejected the two people, it's still painful to say no to them, especially if they've only been kind to you. And second is, of course, like I was hopeful too, that one of them could be the one. But if they're not, you can't really
Did you
force
ever
it.
regret that decision you made?
Did I regret it?
Like, was there a time or maybe just a moment, a fleeting moment where you felt like regret?
Yeah. So honestly, if I'm not a matchmaker, I would have just went for either of them. But the fact that I have the responsibility to, at some point, like, you know, inspire and represent people, that you cannot just go for anyone. You have you're championing finding the one. So you couldn't just settle with anyone. I need to find the one too.
Okay, I mean, like, right before because we have to start wrapping up in a bit, but right before we do that, we've been approaching this from the perspective na ikaw yung gumagawa ng decision. You're the one making the choice between two people. What if you're one of the options? How do you approach that?
Wow. If you are one of the options, that is a very, very hard job because you don't know if the person really, really wants you or the person is just choosing the best person between the options that they have. Diba sometimes the dating is really depending on what options do you have, right? Because the tendency. Look at that. Yeah.
I mean, would you want to be an option?
No, I'm just saying, sometimes meron.
But ayoko ng option ako. Gusto ko ako lang.
Correct. When you were single, did you court two people at the same time?
Yeah. I mean...
Hi, tita!
Hi,
No. I swear, to all those people you're mentioning, it's not a surprise to them.
Okay, so they
pero
know.
No, I mean, like, there was a time, that it was, I did court a couple of people na sabay. But that was during the time na, I think I was at a point in my life that it was so easy to date back in the day.
And how did you
just to
choose the
try,
person?
I think eventually, you get more information.
Then
You get to know them more, diba? And then it works out. I mean, it's not always going to be the first person you date, the person you're going to end up with. Ganon naman talaga.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you get to know people, you get to expand your network, you expand your circles, discover new things. Kaya that's how we get there. You see, Coach, that's how you answer questions directly, diba? Yung katulad ni Anne na talagang, whoa!
Doesn't answer at all.
So, Coach
Oh,
V,
si Coach V,
Coach V, tomorrow
Yes,
we have an event. I'll be there with you.
Yes, I
Yay.
know. I'm very
Yes.
excited to that. And
So disappointed in Anne. All right, go ahead.
all right. And to those who may be wondering, what's happening with the modern dating right now? How do we choose? Do we go for the person who fits our dream lifestyle, or do we go for the person who truly has our heart? But may not be future perfect on paper. So that's actually the dilemma. And tomorrow, we will have that block screening for that movie Materialist. I will be there. It's actually a meet and greet with a real-life matchmaker to show you that, you know what, sometimes in life, you have to make choices, and once you know how to choose, then you are likely to be happier. So join us tomorrow at that cinema. Of course, if you want to be part of that, just reach out to me, Dating Coach V on Instagram or Singles Events Manila on Facebook. Thank you, everybody.
Yay,
Thank you,
I'm so
guys.
excited. I'm
Since-
excited
Who
to
do
see
you
this
think
movie.
she will choose? Come on. What's your
Probably
guess?
no one.
You think no one?
Oh, kasi idol niya si
hindi
Coach
siya
V
pipili.
eh.
She's gonna choose like Rita.
Idol niya si Coach
Feeling
V.
ko.
How about you,
Kasi it's a hard choice,
It is a hard choice.
I think from a movie trope perspective, I think she picks no one.
Yeah.
But then I think if they wanted, because some people avoid writing movie trope, they're
Right.
probably going. I think she might go for Chris Evans. I'm gonna pick a side here. I'm not
Who
gonna
is
sit on the
John, the broke ex? That's
fence.
your
No,
guess.
not the broke ex.
Harry.
Harry, yeah.
Harry, the rich, successful man
Yeah.
with a penthouse. Well, I can't wait to find out. We'll find out tomorrow, Anne.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'd also choose Pedro Pascal. by the
Really?
way. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, me too.
I'd
But we
go
will
for
see.
I'd go for
I would-
the one who can buy me stuff.
Ay, halal.
Pay the bills.
I think now we know kung ano yung pinili ni Anne. No?
Ay, nako.
Materialist talaga.
Materialist. Because the title is Materialist, it shows kasi the people's tendency to be
Mahirap ang
materialist.
buhay ngayon, no?
Yeah. But
I don't want the two of us to be struggling.
yes,
Yeah.
and for
Kaya tayo
me,
magtatrabaho dito eh.
Exactly. Diba?
so love is very, very important, but I think this is a good time to share to everybody that love is one aspect of a relationship and there's so much more.
Yes.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Coach V.
you.
Really appreciate you. Good luck with the block screening. Again, for Singles Events Manila. Do you have to be single to be there, or?
Oh, you don't have to.
Ayun.
I'll
But-
be there. I'm not single.
Yes. You don't have to at this time. Usually it should be like just singles events. But this one, it's really talking about love and relationship in general.
Ayun.
So
So
everybody
that's
could be
perfect.
there. Thank
That's
you.
perfect. So for those who want to know the real scoop on Anne, that she will not say on air, kindly ask her, pa-record na lang, and then pa-post online. Again, it's a burning question that she left here. Sobrang honest namin and vulnerable ni Coach V.
I have always been honest and
pumili
vulnerable
kami.
in this segment before.
And that is a wrap on our show this Tuesday, August 5. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Paolo de Rosario. Remember, keep it cool and take it easy.
And I'm Anne Asis-Carilo. Have a great day ahead, and always remember to choose joy, spread kindness, and pack your own sunshine. See you again tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. only here on
Beautiful day!